Good morning, everyone. This is Quivers vs. Speak, sharing some insight to you today about marketing strategies and branding strategies. We're going to take it to the next level. Thank you for those who are signing in and still coming in. So before we start, I'm just going to play an intro, and I hope the sound is at least good and enjoying the sound. So one thing that I love to do is I like to challenge people, no matter who you are. You know, if you know my story of being in a wheelchair and my life to be in a wheelchair, I don't have joints, elbows, and ankles. I like to challenge people to get out of their comfort zone. And I think that is the one thing that I love about what I do, is because once you get out of your comfort zone, then it's so much easier to achieve new heights, to actually have growth to the next level, basically. So one thing that for me that is important is, how can I challenge you going forward? How can I take you, and I call it the Superman challenge. And so let me share with you a video of some of the things that I do. And please enjoy.
This for work, this for work. No surrender, no surrender. Yeah, yeah. You know that this right here for work.
And do it off.
Everything off.
Everything what?
Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J-O-N to the easy E-N. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance.
You have told. It's part of your lesson. Huh? Why not? I dare you. Somebody go get them that coat. You know I got all that anthem. Come back in what you call that add-on. Got anthems and bands with masters.
Bathroom in the shopping center.
It's about pick and bank.
Oh, near man. So I have to go to school. Okay. So you follow?
No, I'm not following
No, you are. You come in. If I'm going out like this, so are you.
I forget that they're alive. Forget that they're alive. Making sure that you know why. Because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. Come on, here we go. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right.
Remember to pull in your tummy, eh?
I am. Very weak. I said, electromagnetic muscles. Never, ever.
So it's your first time.
So, but never.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
This is the brand new, this is the brand new. Nothing you can do, nothing you can't do. And there ain't no thing that you'll be taking from me. Man, it came from nothing made it. Something name is buzzing, call me Ryan Gosling. Hey, gon' know that they gonna love me more when I'm gone or retired the throne. The kind of things that I'm gonna be feeling like a god. Because this is forever.
Three, two, one, and down. Straight to the arms, pull your triceps. There it is. Bizarre. 3, 2, 1.
How was that, buddy?
Wow, that's insane. Like, doesn't sound like anything when you think about it, and when you. But then, like halfway through the time, you start feeling the sweat coming, and then you start feeling it, and start getting tired. It's like it almost just creeps up on you, the tiredness and the workout.
So who do you think won?
Definitely you.
Really? Why?
I'm finished. You're still like, oh yeah, you're still like still talking to me.
So where did it work most? What was the most difficult for you?
So for me, because I've developed a bit of a breathing thing because of living with a cat, like the breathing, only like sort of at the end though, but like my stomach was taking quite a knock. Yeah, which shows you that it's quite weak.
Yeah, it shows you need it because when you stand, you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Would you suggest this for anyone?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for this, bud.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Yeah, that was fun. How many of you enjoy that? How many of you are willing to be challenged by me? And why do I challenge him for Body 20 is for me, that's something that improved my health and my strength, where I couldn't jump. Now I couldn't even do squats. Now I'm doing squats. Now I'm doing cardio. Now I'm lifting weights. You saw that ball. I went from that ball to lifting weights, what I've never been able to do. So And that's what the thing is about. Let's challenge each other to be more successful. And I'm here to challenge you today about your mindset about marketing and branding. Draw a line, and everything that you think about it, put it back. And I think that is one thing that I want to challenge you about. It's like someone said the other day to me, Chris, you should only send an email out once a month. And I said, yeah, well, that was the past. I would rather send every day at least an email. At the moment, it's probably like 3 times a week, or sometimes more and sometimes less. But the thing is you need to stand out in this sea of chaos. If someone is willing to unsubscribe from you, they're not going to buy from you in the future. You want people that are willing to get from you. And it's not about selling. It's about giving value. And where are you giving value? And so let's start the talk today. Unpause sharing. Great. Okay, so everyone knows me. I'm Kobus Visser. So if anyone loves to say something in the chat box like, Kobus, I'm an expert in marketing, and I get like 10 leads a day on marketing, and I get business through my social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, everything that I do, and I generate at least 1 sale a day using social media. Are you at that point, or are you at a point and say, Kobus, I'm not, I'm like a social media dinosaur? Okay, so that is one thing that I want you to tell me. Where are you currently on marketing? And are you getting enough business? Now, marketing and branding has put me on the stage of front of 6,000 people. It took me a little bit of a while, but like in everything in life, nothing is, nothing comes, there's no instant gratification. Okay, and something that is instant gratification doesn't last. And so I built myself as a brand, as a Superman brand. And the reason for that is that there was a movie, Man of Steel, and Lois Lane looks at Superman and she says, what does this S stands for? And he looks at her and he says, where I'm from, my planet, this is the symbol for hope. And that is one of my purposes in life, is to bring people hope when they are down, to bring people hope in wherever they are in their life or in their business, to say still hope, you can still make it a success. Now, if you look at my logo as well, that is my name. That is a C and a V, because I can't use Superman's name because it's copyrighted, but I can use my CV. But also, it looks like a diamond. A diamond gets made out of fire. It's the toughest stone out there. So I want to make you tough. I want to take you through the fire so that you can be formed to what you are supposed to do and that you can succeed. Fred says, Kobus, marketing, can you eat it? Well, if you eat it the right way, you can make it happen. It can become something that you can taste, because it brings you taste of success. How many of you know our success tastes like? Because everything that we have in life, every word that we speak leaves a taste behind. You've heard people say, that what that guy just said, or when you said something, it leaves a bad taste, especially when you talk negative to people. So yes, you can basically eat it. Marketing is my big challenge. Very limited knowledge. I am nowhere, says Malani, and everyone is laughing. Fred says, awesome, Kobus. I'm looking forward to this. So I'm going to teach you a little bit today, and I'm just going to open your mind about what marketing can do for you. So marketing is so powerful. Now, before I start with marketing, I want you to get back to, and this is when you get demotivated, because sometimes the results don't come in as you expect, because it's a consistency thing. Now, you need to remember, what is your why? Why do you do what you do? So like you see, this is my why. My two little champs, I call the one Vian, the other one Tian, and they're my supermen. They're my I call them my champs. They are champions, and they're going to become champions. The oldest one asked me one day, he says, Kobus, Dad, do you want me to do what you do when I grow up? And I look at him and say, I would love it. Then you follow my footsteps, and I'm building this brand, and you can take it over. And he says, and Vian? And I'm like, yeah, why not? You make it a family business. You can all both work in the family business. And he looks at me and says, Dad, do you know? And they're in an English school, so they speak English to me. He says, Dad, do you know, this is my life. I'm here to live my life. And I look at him and I'm like, really? He says, yeah, isn't that what you teach other people, to follow their dreams and their heart? And he says, Dad, I want to follow my heart. And I was blown away. At 11 years old, that is what he's been telling. And so what example are you putting out there for the world? I want to put them an example to follow their purpose and to have a life. That it's not about materialistic things. It's not about all the materialistic things that you have, but it's about making memories. I say always, you have to gather a wood for people to, how can I say, have a life. Because the day when you're old and you sit there and you can't work and you can't do anything, you have made all of this wood, gathered all this wood over the years, and that are your memories. And then that wood becomes your fire, a wood for your fire to keep your soul warm. And so for me, this is important that we get together with people. And this is why the concept of meeting of the minds came through, is for us to give value and for you to learn from other speakers. Now, the one thing that is important for me today, are you ready to raise your standard? If you say, Kobus, I don't know marketing and I'm not anywhere, are you ready to crush it? Are you ready to say, Kobus, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm willing to raise my standard. I'm ready to crush it no matter what, no matter my experience or saying I'm old and I can't do it, and say, Kobus, I'm willing to learn, even if it takes me a long time. Or Kobus, I'm willing to put in the effort and the time and crush it in as fast as possible time. Because the one thing that we need to learn is that those companies that still markets now during lockdown and COVID is the companies that are going to thrive after this, because they're going to be top of mind of people. And if you are not marketing, you're going to work 10 times as hard after your business has to start operating again, for those who are still in lockdown, than to those who have done marketing the whole time. So marketing is key, no matter where you are. I tell everyone, apart from selling, the sales comes after marketing. Then you have to sell, and then that's a different ball game. So marketing, and again, let me ask you this question for those in the group. Put me a number in. How much are you spending towards marketing? What is your monthly budget? Because that marketing relates to the amount of turnover you have in your business. That is true. So for those who want to, say to me, what are you spending on marketing? And, is that spend getting your return of investment? Because that is the next question. Do you track how much you spend and where you spend? And do you track when you spend how much business comes through that advertising? And if you don't, and you say, Kobus, but I just put money out. I like to put it down the toilet, it's just another toilet paper that I'm just using constantly, but I don't know the result. I don't know how many blocks I'm using. And before I know the toilet paper's over, then wow, another day. That went fast, where it maybe can last you a week. So numbers are important. And then Fred says 0, and that's a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. And then people ask me, Kobus, my business is suffering. I'm not getting the results. What is happening? And I'm like, how much are you spending on marketing? No, 0. So how can you expect to grow your business and be successful at business if you're not even doing marketing? There's 3 ways of marketing. But you have to add to that 3 ways and spend money. Here's the thing. The more you spend on marketing, the right kind of marketing, you're going to get the results. So it's important that you start thinking about, Sonia says it's toilet paper. Jokes aside, I know I need to. Thank you, Fritz. And I think that is important. That's why I'm here. It's to get you to market. Because how can you generate at least 1 lead a day, the future of marketing, without being left behind? You need to know how much a lead costs you. A lead is somewhere you have their email address and their cell phone number because they are interested, so you can pick up the phone so that you can convert them to a client. So how much leads do you produce on a daily basis? And how many of those leads become your clients? Because quickly I ask you, if you have to sell a product, like my product of 5,000 Rand that I'm selling, the Experts Academy, okay? Every lead that I get in is like a stock for my business. It's like furniture, it's all of the beds in my store. Every bed is worth 5,000 Rand. So it's up to me to get to the sales process so that I can convert them to a client. And everyone that I lose is a bed that has been broken, and I can't use it anymore and I have to throw it away. So it's important that when you get those leads, how do you nurture them so that you can turn them over into clients? So most of you know I'm 37 years old. Some call me the wise one, or my name means the wise one. And I like to keep on growing and challenging myself so that I can become wiser, so that I can challenge myself to think out of the box, so that I can help you to pivot your business, to change the way you do business, to change the way you do marketing. If businesses, you have the great opportunity now to transform your business, to rebuild your business as if you're starting from 0 and be 1 step ahead of your competitors. So this is why marketing is important. I have a bachelor's degree in marketing. I'm one subject away from an MBA in marketing. And as you see, I love marketing. I've done plenty of social media courses. I've applied all of those strategies. Some of them worked, some of them didn't work. And so that's a process. I've been through the process, what works and what doesn't work. I've done marketing for a lot of companies. I'm not going to go through all of this. For me, this is just for you to see that I've been in business. I've been in different businesses, because you can say, Quibus, and I've helped companies that are in different businesses as well, from IT to furniture to restaurants to MLM to all different companies to help them, even a BEE company, Compliance Hub. So I've helped businesses to transform the way they market their business. So I want to show you a video. I want you to now quickly just look at this video, and I'm going to ask you questions afterwards. So be ready. Okay, so it's a 1 minute long. Quickly look at it and see if what you can see.
This is an awareness test. How many passes does the team in white make?
Go!
The answer is 13. But did you see the moonwalking bear?
Go!
Okay, great. How many of you saw the moon walking bear? How many of you saw that? How many of you didn't see it? Okay, so comment in the box. Who saw the moon walking bear and who didn't see the moon walking bear? Because I'm looking forward to the answer. Because the one thing about the moon walking bear is the same in business. We so do the market. Oh, Tina said, no, I didn't see it. Well, most of the time you don't. And so you think you're doing marketing, but the thing is nobody sees you. You're like, I'm going to send one newsletter a month and I'm going to make it. I'm going to do one post on Facebook. And because the algorithm changes on Facebook, you're not getting the results. And you're thinking, yeah, it's working. And there's like one like, and you're like, oh, there's 1,000 impressions. You're thinking people are seeing your post, but they are not. Because those 1,000 people that probably have seen your post, they become clients. No. So in the sea of chaos, you need your customers to be able to see you. It's like Sonia says, no, it's what you focus on. Definitely, Sonia. But you need to get possible clients to focus on you. And that's why marketing is so important. You need to get people to focus on you. So we need to change focus for people. So the next one is, it comes down to content marketing. Content marketing is currently the biggest marketing tool that you can use. Now, what is content marketing? Content marketing is creating content from articles to video to vlogging to posts to quotes, sharing knowledge, doing like this webinar as a way of giving our content, because this webinar can become an audio that become a podcast. The podcast can become an article with the top tips that it comes here, and giving that value to possible people. Then you promote it, and the most important out of all of this is measure everything that you do. Links, measure the links. SEO is still important, and using social media and constantly create. So what is a digital experience? So you have to always have a campaign. Always be in planning, always adapt to the market and be the first at the market. If you can disrupt the market, you will be seen. Create content marketing. Be on the top of Google. Use SEO and everything that you do. Use paid media. That's why I said in the beginning, how much are you spending towards paid advertising? Google Ads, programmatic, display. Just to give you an example. The month I did an ad on Facebook, and I paid R1.89 per lead that registered for this webinar series. Now, because it's free, not everyone shows up. But at least I have their lead, I have their content details, so I can contact and keep giving them value. Now, some people will unsubscribe, and that's fine. others will keep following. You know, most of you are here and the same have been on every webinar so far. And there's some of you that are going to watch the replay, that are on the replay now. So the next step is social media marketing. That is most important. Email marketing and marketing automation is still a powerful tool. Even though we don't get 80% open rate anymore, it's about 20%. Now, because of COVID and everything, my open rate went down because most of the company people because of COVID, don't read their company emails. They just scan through it. So that went down from 23% to about 9%. But still, 9% of something is better than having nothing and not sending emails. So it's important that you still need to use every tool that is available to you. So if you stay to the end, I'm going to share with you everything that is powerful for marketing. Now, one is Gary Vaynerchuk that wrote about the jab, right hook. You know, it's important. It's the same in marketing. You know, you give, and you go for the knockout. You give, and you go for the knockout. It's how to tell a story in a noisy world, getting everything you can out of all you've got. 20 ways out of to think, outperform, out-earn your competition. Jay Abram is one of the top marketing experts in the world as well. Okay. Sorry for the coughing, everyone. What makes it different? I've learned from the best. I only teach that works for my clients, and I've tried everything from different clients, and some works for different clients than others. So it's important that you have to find your mix. If I don't know the answer, I will go learn, test it, and then teach it. Interview experts, what works for others and what doesn't. You all know my story. I've faced a lot of challenges in life, from not being able to do physical work, so I needed to learn to use my mind. I'm always in pain. It takes me an hour to get out of bed in the morning. You know, I can have that as an excuse not to do what I need to do. And I had to find different ways of doing business. One being a webinar, one being live, one teaching people and doing marketing. I've worked with companies like Fern For You to grow them and brand. That was my branding, Fern For You. So because I saw it's nice over the tongue, and the for, it's easy to read, and you. And then it's been since 1995 that we had that business. I've helped a lot of businesses to go from zero to start making money. I went from 7 million in debt in 4 years to nothing. I have a certificate of membership that I received to help grow a business by 10,000% using only marketing, using only the resources available to them. And, you know, no matter where you are, this is going to be a tough road. I'm going to tell you this. It's not going to be easy. And that's why you need to remind you to have consistency. Now, I was in this mountain and looking at the sunrise just before the top. I actually gave up at this moment. I didn't have the energy. I was tired. I was in pain. I was coughing. I had water in the lungs. I couldn't breathe. And I was giving up. Now, there's going to be times that you're going to feel like you want to give up. But that's the times that you actually have to keep pushing through. Because my friend there just reminded me why I was there. And suddenly I had energy again to get to the top of the mountain. For me, it's important for you to never give up, because no matter the challenge, you can work through that pain and until you start seeing the results. I've done a lot of things right. And one thing is I've learned from the best. And now I've learned to get the right team on my side. I've learned as well that you can, whatever excuse you can say, but Kobus, I can't hire a social media strategist, or I can't hire an admin lady. That is just an excuse. Then you're not willing to work hard enough to get the results to be able to pay a person like that. And another thing that I found is having a team working for you puts you under pressure so that you need to start taking action. And the faster you're taking action and hustling it, you start getting results. Now, one thing that I've said in my business talk the other day is you have to build two brands. Now, you have your company and business brand that you need to build, but you also have your personal name that you have to build. Because remember, people these days buy from people. They don't support the biggest companies anymore. They support the people in that company. You know, why do you go to a certain restaurant if you think about a franchise and another one? You know, you go because of the service, because of the waiter that has always been there that helps you a lot. I still go to that restaurant where the manager comes to me and says, are you enjoying this meal? And I'm like, yeah, thank you, because he cares. So you need to look at building your own personal brand as well. By building your brand, you need to create a strategy that you are seen everywhere, that people actually have to get tired of seeing you everywhere. And those who are getting tired doesn't want to support you, and let them fall away. Only get the people that you want to support you that's going to help you to grow your business. Fred says, very true, Sonia. Yeah, Sonia says, every webinar because it's all awesome. Thank you. Time for no energy. It's important who you surround yourself. Definitely. And getting the right team as well, because the wrong person in the team can actually break a team. So this is, again, and I've been implementing this, you need to build your name, because if nobody knows your name, nobody can support you. But also don't throw away your name by sharing politic things and commenting on politic things, and don't do that. Rather bring solutions and say, let's build up this country, let's support each other, let's work together so that we can build a better future. So here's again, you need to create yourself with the perception of that you are the best in the market. I'm the number one motivational speaker in the world. I'm the fire walking and team building guru. That's how I brand myself in that industry. I'm the business and marketing strategist. I'm the number one marketing and business strategist. Okay, that is how I'm branding myself. So, because the people that are going to go through the team building are going to only see that. In my marketing side, different people are going to be attracted to that because it's different markets that I promote myself to. So let me show you the first TV ad in the history.
America runs on Bull of a time.
That is the first ever TV ad. Now you say, why am I showing this? You can't think how you take advertisement on one channel and put it on a different channel and think it's going to work. They just put a radio ad and just the same way and just put it on TV with just a picture. Okay? You can't just think you're going to make a flyer and you just use that flyer on WhatsApp or on Facebook or on Instagram. And whatever you put on Facebook is not necessary that you're going to put that on Instagram as well, because it's different channels. So you have to have a marketing strategy for each channel, because on each channel there is different audience members that are there to that's going to buy from you. So you need to understand every channel. Remember one thing. There is no such thing as instant gratification. Beware. The faster you try to change something, the more likely you are to fail. Athletes train too hard. Businesses try to change course too quickly. Diet too radical, and then things shut down. So you start with one step at a time. You don't go with all of the channels at the same time. You start with one. You get it underneath, then the next one, and you build on it. That's why planning and preparation is so important. And that is why I can give you all the knowledge today. They say knowledge is power, but if you don't apply that knowledge, it means nothing. You can learn as much today from me, but if you don't go apply and start, you're not going to be successful. It's never going to happen. And if you wait for perfection, it's never going to happen. So you need to lay the foundation. Start planning and preparing. Start looking at what is your brand looking like, because that is like your purpose. That is where you build loyalty. It's everything. It's creating that perception that I talked about. It's about your equity, your value. It's strategy. It's about quality and image. Marketing is your how, communicates your personal value, generates response, is micro initiatives, is front of mind, it's tactical. It's about quantity, sales, and push. Yeah, Debbie, I love it. Speak it, brother. Okay. Then you need to plant the seeds, because now you are built on all the channels. Now you've built your strategy. Now you start planting those seeds. This is on the freeway. Planting those seeds, you start putting it out there. And by putting it out there, then the next thing you start doing ads. And that's where you need to find out what lead. So you start with one again. Start with SMS, WhatsApp. You start looking at networking. You start looking at how much comes through your website. Is your website at least working? Cold calling, is that still working? Word of mouth. Everyone says word of mouth, but do you really know where word of mouth comes from? Was it a client that really said it? Was it Facebook that is word of mouth? Is it because of a testimonial that is word of mouth? You need to understand where your leads are coming from. Is it LinkedIn, Google? What channel is it? You need to understand the different platforms. There's earned media, and this is where people promote you. They mention you. They share your posts. They repost your posts. They give you a customer review. That is the most powerful tool today, especially if it's a video. They give you PR, publicity. This is earned through word of mouth. And the recognition you have received is a result of your efforts without payment. Paid advertising. This is paid shirts, display ads, retargeting ads, paid content, paid influencers, social media ads, sponsored tweets. Paid is a method of promoting your content and advertising. It's to get exposure with payment. So this is where payment comes in. Then own media. This is looking at your own that you own without payment. With, and some of them like your website with or without payment, like your blogging, your social media challenges, channels, what you generate, content, reviews, webinars. Like I'm doing a webinar now. Then there's offline marketing. Are you tracking your print advertising? Are you tracking your business cards? Is business cards still working for you? Is a flyer still working for you? Is direct mail still working for you? If you come train on my course, I'm going to teach you how direct mail is coming back, and you're going to get better results with direct mail as well. So events is going to come back. Live events, and because people are longing to have interaction. I was just out and I saw at a coffee shop was chock-and-block full. Because people are longing, they want to get out, they want to mingle, they want to be with other people. Some people are not even scared of this COVID anymore because they're willing, they're just longing for that human connection. They just want to be in an environment where there are people. That's coming back. Tools. This is the different social media channels. Which social media channels should my business be on? Email is still, remember, this is business to business. LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. Facebook, more people on Facebook daily than Instagram, than Twitter and Pinterest. And LinkedIn takes time to get response because they're more or less often on LinkedIn. Social media marketing, content marketing, email, social media. I can run for this. SMS is not SMS anymore. It's now WhatsApp. This is how it's changed. In South Africa, here's the social media stats. Do you see Pinterest is second in South Africa? Then Twitter, then Instagram, then YouTube, and then you ask us, I don't know Pinterest. Well, people are still using Pinterest. You need to go understand how that works. Use the 79-21 rule. Do 80% or 79% on the channel that works, and the rest needs to still get content, and 20% on the others. But this is where you need to know your numbers. Which social media generate the most leads for you? If you're in a business-to-business market, LinkedIn is still the number one way to generate leads. Again, the best return of investment in using ads is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. But here's the secret of all of this. Consistency is key to success. Because as you look at it, nurturing it, and some of them takes time. Some businesses take 6 months where others take 1 day. Because Gary Vee says, and go follow him, he's about consistency. He's about how much you have to put out. Now, everything comes down to content marketing. Put out content, write articles, be out there, be in the news, because you want to be omnipresent. You want to be known and seen everywhere. This is where you're going to stand out from your competitors. Guess what? This is the time to market. Did you see BMW? Did you see Coca-Cola? All of these big companies said they're not going to advertise on Facebook for the next while because of supporting, because they want, they just challenge, I can't remember the right words, but they're actually challenging Facebook and all of these places. They're not going to advertise online. So you have less people or companies to compete to, and you're going to pay less for your advertising because there are less people spending on it. This is the time to market. I love it because you're going to benefit so much of it. Content marketing works out. You attract people. It's like a purple light. You attract the insects. Then you gather their info by giving them newsletters, ebooks, webinars, like I've done to you. More interaction by phone, consultation, assessment, online courses. And then you can later on request a proposal to be a one-on-one. Another benefit, it brings website traffic, client leads, etc., etc. I want to get to the most important thing. Now you say, Kobus, I'm just posting once every 2 or 3 days. You're not going to be seen. Gary Vee has this article. So if you go to my profile and you go to, I'm going to put it out there. It's on LinkedIn. It's where you can upload PowerPoints, but I will put it in the box later. Shucks, I can't remember the name. The LinkedIn share or share LinkedIn. But anyway, if I remember now, I'm just going blank now. But yeah, it says about how to make 64 pieces of content in a day. Then there's the Gary Vee model, content model, how to make 30 pieces content from one talk. From this one webinar, I can create 30 pieces of content. SlideShare. Thank you, Tinas. Yes, SlideShare. If you go search for Kobus Visser on SlideShare, these PDFs are uploaded and you can download them. If you are planning to be relevant in today's business over the long term, you need to consider putting out 100 pieces of content on a daily basis. That's why you need a team. That's why you need a team. So you start small and you build up. But by 100 pieces, Quivers, you need to be different from your competitors. They are not doing it. So not now because they are not doing it, you shouldn't do it. You should actually do it even more. So you need to be seen. So there's a link that you can write down. And this is where you can go see everything about me, who I am, and what I do. So I'm just going to type it in as well, /Quivers. And go see all my social media is there. I want to ask you to go there, and please, from my side, I need you to like my Facebook pages, to subscribe to my YouTube, because it helps me as well. And I want it, I'm asking very, very nicely. Go follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Twitter, help me to build my brand as well, because the more I can build it, the more I can give value to more people. And then at the end of the day, you need to be ready to harvest. Okay, so for those who don't know, and probably the young people in the group probably won't remember this, but internet is 30 years old. I can't even remember when the internet started, and some of you weren't around when the internet started. So internet changed the world around. So I've done a lot of things around. I haven't even finished my MBA yet. I tried to do it on my own and didn't want to learn from other people. I left marketing for last, like most of you. Always had a reason not to spend money on marketing, and always have an excuse, of course, I don't have marketing money. Not applying what I've learned, that's the biggest thing that we don't do. What I also discovered, that marketing is the one thing that is necessary for all businesses. This is the first thing, every business that I've been working with, they are neglecting their marketing. Why? And then you complain to me, Quivers, my business is suffering. And because it's suffering, I can't keep my business open. No, because you're not marketing your business. You're not being out there. You're not bringing value. What have I discovered? If you get it right, that the right marketing is the most powerful activity in your business, and this is powerful. After this as well, that everyone in the business, everyone in your business, if you have a big company out there, everyone in the business, from the PA to the receptionist to admin, must always wear different and multiple hats. They need to do your marketing every single day. If you post something and you have a team of 30 people, all of them need to like it. If you don't have that in your employment contract, it's time to change it. Because if they can't bring that value and share your company, there's plenty of people looking for jobs. They need to promote your business. They need to fall in love with your business like you are in love with your business. They need to buy into your vision. Imagine it. It's 30 people that is free of charge that can market your business. If you have a big business, it's time to leverage your team. Okay. I've learned the hard way. I used to ask, how many of you do? You ask your niece or your cousin, please do my marketing, because it looks like you're always in social media. They don't know how to do it. They just know how to have fun on social media. So they're not the right people to ask. I don't want to spend or have a budget for marketing. Time to change that. It's time to even borrow money and put it in marketing, but the right kind of marketing. Not staying with the times, not changing your marketing, because marketing is constantly changing. It's never the same. One moment Facebook is working, the next LinkedIn, because everyone's now in the LinkedIn craze. Now is TikTok. So everything is changing. For me, there is not an easy way out. This is hard work. You have to work at it. So in the past 20 years, I've assisted more than 100 businesses who grow and achieve results. I'm not going to show that. The secrets is you need to start motivating yourself, find a coach, finding a mentor, and start applying the secrets. And the first secret today is LinkedIn. Now, Debbie says, Quivers, sell unwanted goods, travel light, voila. Yes, Debbie, I love it. LinkedIn. How many of you are on LinkedIn? Please send me a request on LinkedIn. And then when I accept, please go give me a recommendation. Okay, this is LinkedIn. Get me in the group. How many of you are on LinkedIn? If you are live, if you're on Facebook, please give me something that, how many of you are on LinkedIn? So LinkedIn has something that is powerful, and this is where the paid comes from, and that I would like to suggest you to get, because you get the first 30 days for free. And when you go for those 30 days, you need to leverage it, because it's 1,000 Rand a month, especially down the third one from the left is the Sales Navigator. Now you will see people with the gold icon as people that are paying to be on LinkedIn. And this is where the secret in LinkedIn lies. LinkedIn is very powerful if you use it correctly. And if you use the free version when you start, you have 30 days to make up the money so that you can keep using it. Okay, so one thing is you need to constantly change your LinkedIn profile, because this is not a CV. This is like a free website where you have to sell yourself, where you have to bring value. Now, this is how my profile looked like. Then I started changing it again. I'm changing the photos. I'm bringing in something futuristic like the new Cybertruck. I'm changing my words. I'm using everything on the platform. And now I found that this one is working for me a lot, because why? In my pickup line, underneath my name, I'm not saying I'm a CEO of XYZ company. No, that is because lower down, I can say to people where I work, I'm the CEO of Cobus, for example. But here it is a pickup line. The first moment they get you there, you need to get them to see and want to connect with you. I help businesses. Who do you help? To grow up. What's the results they're going to get? 10,000% in 12 months through business. And what are you giving them? How can they do it? Through business and marketing strategies. And then in my about section, I'm not talking about me. It's not self-centric. I'm talking to you. How can I help you, my perfect client? Do you have the following problems? Is your business not growing? Is your business sinking? Talking about them and then giving them, I have the solution, and I'm putting some testimonials in, and I'm like, please contact me for a free consultation. So use your LinkedIn towards that. Go see on my profile how it looks like. And then having a company page on LinkedIn. Even my name, because I'm branding my name, and my company also has one. And because this helps you to grow your business. And remember, everywhere to be seen. The next one is you need to get recommendation. You need to give as well, but you also need to ask for recommendation, because this gives you social credibility and social proof that you are good at what you do. Because by having other people say that you are number one, you can create the perception that you are number one. You're not saying it. So have other people say that you are number one. Search things that matter on LinkedIn. Read those posts from those prospective target market clients and leave a relevant comment. Talk to your clients. Build a relationship so that they want to do business with you. So let's make an assumption. How can you generate leads today? So let's take 30 days. You use social media to only generate 100 possible leads. So you reach out to 100 people a day for 30 days. That gives you 3,000 possible leads that will come to you. Now, it only says 10% of those leads accept and becomes a friend, because now they're interested in what you do and now they connect with you on LinkedIn. Let's say LinkedIn, for example. That gives you then 300 possible leads that you can reach out to. How many of you would love 100 possible leads? Anyone? Can I see some hands? So it all depends now on your closing ratio. So let's say your closing ratio is not good. It's 10%. And you close 10% of those 300 people and you get 30 clients, because now you're closing them. And let's say your average sales per product is about 5,000 Rand per product, example mine. 5,000 times 30 is what? Anyone? Can you see? It's 150,000. Now imagine you have a team of 30 people, from your admin to your PA, doing the same strategy. And you have your sales team closing those leads, especially your good salespeople. Imagine you can generate leads using this and using Sales Navigator that costs you 1,000 Rand a month. Sales Navigator gives you total insights into LinkedIn. This is what you can generate if you put in the work. So if you have a team of four people can generate you 150,000 Rand, 600,000 Rand. Sales Navigator is where you can search per company. If you want to work with Coca-Cola, you search everyone that is HR on Coca-Cola, or CEO or a partner. You can search for doctors. You can search for IT companies. You can search for any company on there. You can find the CEO, manager directly, and you can connect with them. You can see who they like, etc. I'm not going to go in deep to this because there is no time on this. That's why I'm selling an online academy to go in deeper with this, to show you step by step. So this is looking for a marketing director in Los Angeles gives you 22,300 people that are marketing directors. It's freaking amazing. And then there's something where you have to create templates. You have to follow a strategy in everything that you do. You first have to view their profile. Now, there's automated systems that I share how you can set this up running automatically, working with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So first I view their profile, and that person gets a notification that you've viewed their profile. Then you send them a connection request. You add a note. You're not just like connecting with them. They're not going to know why you want to connect with them. So you connect with them with a message. I have different templates with different target markets. Then after they have accepted your request, then you start giving them messages. You're not going to probably sell. This is just an example, but you're going to do the jab, 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 right to jab, jab, jab. You're going to give value. You're going to give content. You're going to help them to grow their business. Oh, yes, SlideShare. Thank you, Tines. Yeah, you can go download some of my PowerPoint slides, and I still need to upload a few, but you can get access. I'm constantly uploading here, and you can see how many people are downloading it. So please go to my SlideShare, Kobus Visser, and you can get some of the slides that can give you value. The second secret is Facebook. Facebook has different platforms. There's your personal profile. I use my personal profile for business. I can't scroll on all of this and always just like. You don't want your time to be stolen. So use this platform for business. Now, my profile I'm using for business. I make it public because I can get followers as well. You can open it up. And why I say profile is important is because your reach is so much bigger. Because you are posting stuff, you will get more people to see your post than a page. Facebook doesn't want to promote your page because you need to pay for it. And that's why you need a page as well. So please go like my page. So your page is important because it opens up the business side of Facebook where you can run ads. And this is why you want Facebook page as well. And one of my clients, Color My Soul, has just used Facebook to grow a business. Okay, I'm going to talk about it later. Yes, he is. So first and foremost, get recommendations of your clients that have worked with you. But also, the more you post in the beginning and the more people are interacting, the algorithm of Facebook says that because your stuff is people are finding interest in it, it will automatically promote it to you for free. So you need your team to like, share, comment. Like, share, comment. The more people like, share, comment, the more the algorithm is going to get your post out there. So groups are just as powerful, and I'm not going to go into groups now, but join groups where you can also advertise. You can search in groups for topics, and please don't put your email. If the person says email me, don't comment there. Just comment there. Hi, I help businesses grow XYZ, and I've just sent you an email. Please be on the lookout for it. So be different. Just don't, and also don't say please contact me. They're not going to contact you. Why? So go and say there, all of that. And then, you can leave your contact details, but say hi. What if they haven't put their email address? How can I get a hold of you? Or please, here's my link, come to me. But I help. You need to have your pickup line there. So that is why it's so important. Then, like I said, Facebook business manager, you go and have access to that, and you build an ad account. An ad account is where you get access, and I know it might sound like Greek, and I don't have the time to go into depth today, but it gives you something called a Facebook pixel. You will not know, but Facebook tracks your whole path on the web. It knows how much money you have in your bank account. It knows who your friends are. It knows your likes, your dislikes. It even knows if you're bought a house, where you travel, how many times you've traveled, through something called a pixel. And that's why you visit a website, and before you know it, on Facebook, this company is advertising at you. Some women would think, oh, it's a sign from God. I need to buy this shoes or lingerie. No, it's just because Facebook is tracking you, and they're just putting that ad on in front of you so that you need to buy from them. Powerful. So Facebook likes to target and knows what products to put in front of you, because that's why you need to know your target market, so that you can run the same ads, so that you can target them, because they know where you live, they know where you work, they know what you like, they know everything about you. Scary, right? So, and that is why we use it. Because, example, if you sell and you run a Facebook ad that targets women 8 to 32 and living in Durban, you're not going to get the same results if you run a Facebook ad targeting wealthy women aged 18 to 42 living in Durban who feel strongly about cruelty to animals and who love going to the gym looking good. It's going to get you much better results. So here's an article that you can go and that you can go download, and this will tell you how many people and what Facebook, what information it does have about you. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can send it like that. Okay. No, that's not going to work. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can post in the end. But anyway, go search WordStream. Just go put in Facebook ad targeting options infographic, and you will come to WordStream and you will find this targeting option on Facebook, and use that. I just want to see if it's open up. Can you all, the photo I posted up, can you all see it? If not, please just take a screenshot of this so that you can just go search for it. So please take a screenshot. The next one is why Facebook is important is, how many of you have a database? How many of you have email addresses of clients that have bought from you, example, or that visit your website, etc.? Or do you have cell phone numbers? Now, you can upload that database to Facebook to find your clients on social media. So if you want to retarget your old clients, you can run an ad that will just be in front of your old clients. But here's the other benefit. You can tell Facebook, go find me people that looks like my old clients. And I want to market in front of only them, not anyone else on Facebook. By creating a lookalike, they create about a differentiator about 1% to 10%. Your possible client can look like your clients you have now, because Facebook gathers all that information about what you do. So this is why it's so important to get a database so that you can upload it to Facebook and run ads towards them. And this is where Facebook is powerful. It's not about boosting posts, because boosting posts doesn't work. Yes, boosting posts in the beginning works because it gives traction and teaches Facebook about your account, and it builds your account at Facebook so that you can get better results. But a like doesn't bring you money in your pocket. Liking your post is not going to bring in, I only do it because I want the likes. Why do I want the likes? Because if I wake up and I'm a little bit down, I boost my post and I was like, people still love me. Look at all the likes coming in. So that's why I do it. So I actually thrive on people's attention, like you all being here. So thank you for all being here. The next one is creating lead generation. You want to pay per lead. How many of you want an email and willing to pay for an email address or a cell phone number? We all do. So it can cost from 6 Rand to 150 or 200 or 400 Rand a lead, dependent on your business industry. But if you sell a 5,000 Rand product, okay, I wouldn't mind paying 500 Rand for a lead if that is going to bring me in a 5,000 Rand product or a sale. And that's why it's so important to know your numbers. And that's why I say, if you can spend marketing on social media for every 2,500 and a lead costs you $10, that is 250 possible leads. And your conversion rate is 10%, that is 25 new clients. So that's why it's so important. So learn this. And if you don't know this, join my academy where I'm going to teach you this. Then another thing, you say, Scoobus, but what type of ads do I need to run? Now, there's something called the Facebook ad library. So how many of you have competitors? Go search your competitors. You probably will find none of them are advertising. And those who are advertising, you can see what ads they are running. You can see their copywriting. You can see where the link takes them. You're not going to see who they're targeting, unfortunately, but you can see how their ads look like. What is the words they're using? And the older the ad is, it shows you that ad is working because they don't want to stop that ad. If it's a new ad that started today, wait a few days to see if they keep running that ad. And if they are doing that, it means they are getting results from that ad. And you can see and sort of copy and modify it to suit your business, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. See how much these companies are paying and just adjust it to your market. Important to track your numbers. If you run an ad, then the Facebook pixel tracks them to your website, and you can put the pixel on the thank you page, and it can tell Facebook that when they land on the thank you page or the sales, you can even target sales. So you say every time they land here, the sale has been made and the sale is worth 2,000 Rand. Okay, and then Facebook can track it for you and say you've paid 10 Rand per lead and that generated 2,500 sale for you. So you can do all of that on social media, on Facebook, even on Twitter as well. I'm not going into Twitter today, but Twitter does the same exact thing. LinkedIn does the same thing. They all give you tags. Pinterest gives you tags or pixels that you can install on your website and your landing pages, etc. So you can track your customers. You can actually land in front of your target market and you can close them if your copywriting is good enough, if your ad is attractive enough for them. Okay, so there's other things that you can integrate with your social media. And I know we have about a few minutes left to finish this talk, but there's something called ManyChat, and I'm not going to go into this, but there's tools out there that you can use to build your business. These tools are chat marketing, automated Facebook messages, SMSs to grow your business. The second thing, there's some other tools you can look at. There's Twitter, like I said. Please go follow me on Twitter as well. I'm praying for you. I want to grow my following. Twitter also follows you, even knows your household income, what generation you are, and even knows you if you are a water drinker. Amazing. You can target if you're selling drinks. There, you can even target people that are buying coffee. You sell coffee, you want to target coffee. 4.2 million people on Facebook drinks coffee. On Twitter drinks coffee. Pinterest, please follow me on Pinterest. I have 1,100. I think that went up now last when this is an old image. It's over 2,000 people now. That's 2,000 potential clients. Why Pinterest? Pinterest gives you a tag as well to build audiences. Okay, so that is the channels. So let me quickly run through the next ones that you need to look. Podcast, okay? Podcast, even if you have video testimonials, you can take the audio and you can put it on podcast. You can even record yourself 5 to 15 minutes max. And you give value. Go for, IP Dimensions as well. The honest IT guy runs a podcast. But then you say, I don't want to. I say do it because it brings omnipresent that you are everywhere. So go use this free tool called Anchor.fm. It's for free. It puts you automatically on iTunes, Spotify, and plenty of other stores already. One platform can get you on probably 19, 20 other platforms. So when I Google you, I will find your podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, podcast store, etc., etc. Suddenly you are everywhere, and that's what it's about. So there's mine. It's called Zero to Hero. I still need to upload a few podcasts. I have a few old ones there, but look at that at the bottom. There's some of the channels that it shares where you can listen to this podcast as well. Next one is blogging. Create articles. You can go learn from others. Here's mine. I call it CK Spook, CK Spit for those who are in English. It's like I'm Superman. Remember what was Superman's alternate ego? It was Clark Kent. And what did he do? He was a journalist. So Clark Kent spit, sharing his knowledge. There's another one. It's called Medium. So there's another platform that you can use. And then you ask, Cobus, how can I grow my blog? There's a app called Missing Letter. It's where you grow your blog the right way through social campaigns. You get analytics and tools for your company that are loving blogging. There's tools out there. I love it. If you don't know how to write, there's a tool for you as well, Dr. Assignment Writers, especially for you have kids. You put in a few keywords and you say it needs to be copyrighted or bibliography needs to be added. You want 5,000 words. You put it in, it automatically writes for you an article. Goes find the detail on the internet and creates you an article that you can copy and paste and edit a little bit to suit your liking. Cobus that doesn't speak English very well, can I write an article in English that sounds professional? So how amazing this. Can I see some hands? How many of you love tools like this? And I hope those on social media, Facebook is also commenting. Another one is called Articola. It works in the same thing. And you can really benefit from this if you're not good at writing. Another one is Article Forge. Article Forge, you can write content under 60 seconds. I love it. The next one, greater tracking. I've talked about it. Social media can give you tools that can track everything and give you metrics and measure everything for you. So here's an example. Kalama Soul, she started using Facebook Creator, and you all have heard the stories. He's actually made money on social media. Each one, you can see there, his LinkedIn it is. He's grown his LinkedIn profile as well. And, the past hour, I believe you all learned something new. I think by now you've learned how powerful social media is. By now you've learned how powerful marketing is. By now you understand that how amazing those tools are. And if you're not using it, you're not getting the results. If you start using it, you are supposed to be getting results in 3 months. Why I say 3 months? Because it takes time. Some of businesses get it in the first day. Some take 6 months, but somewhere you have to start. So how many of you agree that this is time well spent? And that's why I want to invite you to my Euro Experts Academy, why I want to teach you about these products. Now, please, this is work if you even have no skills. I want to take you through a journey. And I was supposed to launch now in July, but I didn't have enough people. So I'm launching now on the 1st of August. I need a little bit more people. That's why I'm having it at a special price. This is my launch price that I'm doing it. I want people that think they are down and out. They don't know where to start. I'm looking for a successful business that are open to ideas to grow. I've shared with you a testimonial by Maurice Adams that says he learned from my social media course, and one day more than he's learned from anyone or other social media courses. Emmanuel says that I'm taking from a social media dinosaur to create his social media. And he's an actor, he's a musician, and social media has taken him to the next level. Hilton Johnson, we helped the company to grow by 70% and more. Pietersen now says his skills in marketing and branding and his experience in business is what counts. He thinks out of the box, assists you to achieve the impossible, to do whatever it takes. William says it's amazing having a coach, and if you are struggling, you need a coach, I will help you to take it to the next level. What are you going to learn? I'm going to take you through all of the social media channels, one step at a time, show you if you are not technical advanced, you can follow this process. If you have questions, you can ask me questions. We're going to re-strategize your business, give you ideas and tips on how to do pricing psychology. There's a powerful tools about how to use your pricing to get more sales. Then personal growth, I'm going to teach you how to goal set. Because there's people, if you've set goals, achieve 10 times more than those that don't set down their goals. I'm going to teach you how to learn life coaching so that you can life coach your team, a vision and mission, mind power, meditation, how to create a team, how to motivate your team, create business strategies that if you had to start from zero today, and if you're just looking for a job, or you know of a young person that's looking for a job, strategies to use these social media strategies to be able to generate a job, thinking out of the box. Most people pay me a lot of money. I'm not going to go through that. For me, the most important thing is if you want to join me, and it's only a launch, I'm not going to do this. I want 30 people to launch my online academy. After that, it's going to be more. The reason for that is everything that you get is worth it because it's a lot of value. I know I've bought a LinkedIn course for 10,000 Rand. I've bought a Facebook course for 10,000 Rand. I've bought a TikTok course for 10,000 Rand. I've even paid my life coaching course that was 10,000 Rand. If you count it all up, it's all about 250,000 value. And why is this? I want a one-stop shop where people can come and learn. Not pay from one next to them, but create a community where we teach from each other. And why the Euro Experts Academy? Because I want to bring in experts. I'm not the only one that teaches mind power. I want to bring in Robin Banks, that is a close friend of mine, to come teach you also mind power and mental strength. I want to interview other experts, influencers in marketing. I have a few celebrity friends that can teach you the power of influence marketing. And I don't want you to have excuses. I don't want you to say, Kobus, I don't have money. I don't want you to say, Kobus, I don't have time. I don't want you to say, I can do it on my own. I don't want you to have an excuse. I want you to come and I will hold your hand and let's go and make a success. Let's grow your business to where it's supposed to be. So I want you to join me, and I want to show you quickly one or two videos. Let me just say that was Superman channel, East one. Okay. Let me just get another one. Just hold on for those who are listening. Okay, see, I don't have it. But yeah, let me play you this one video as I finish off. And this is just what a friend of mine says, and I hope he's on the call today. This one, are you here today? It doesn't look like it, but yeah, let me play this for you all to listen to.
Hi guys, my name is István Takács. I'm working for SCT, global hygiene company, and I'm responsible for the factory here in Slovakia. It's a fantastic factory. We have about 800, 900 employees. The problem what I was experiencing before meeting Kobus is even though I had great individuals in my management team, we were not really working together as a team. How I met Kobus is through his fantastic fireworking instructor seminar in South Africa. And then we became quasi friends, and we discussed some of the challenges I have, and Kobus offered his help. So with his help, we designed a 2-day event as a first step, with some strategy, with some team building, and we managed to bring the people, bring my team through the fire, so they were walking through fire at the end. And afterwards we continued with Kobus, and he helped me a lot with understanding the people, understanding their profile, communication, what is the right role for which individual.
So I can tell you now, after working together with Cobus for more than a year, that my team is now really set and going to deliver benchmark results. What is the best in Cobus? Cobus has a fantastic story. And it's a true story. And he can inspire you to step up and inspire you to give your best or be the best. The other thing what I really like in Cobus is that he's available when you have a question or when you have a problem to discuss, even sometimes on the weekend. So I would really recommend him as a coach. I would really recommend him as a resource to help you to do a team building, a strategy session for your team, or for a keynote in your company. You will not regret. He's a great guy. He will help you to improve your results and he will help you to improve yourself as an individual. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Any questions as we close down now? I just want to say thank you for those who took the time to listen, and I hope you all learned something new. The replay will be up soon, so for you to go through again, or if you think other people will benefit from this talk today. So if there's any questions in the group, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to close today's call, and I just want to, I'm really grateful for you all. Sonia, that keeps coming back. And Debbie says it makes perfect time, saves time, invaluable. Thank you, love this. Thanks, Cobus. Yeah, pleasure, Fritz. Learned a lot now to learn how to use these tools. Of course, Sonia, somewhere we have to start somewhere. And I think that is the process that I want you to do. And I want to give you hope. It sounds a lot. I can teach you even more, but I haven't brought everything in. But, if you start applying, you start somewhere, you're going to grow into it and you can become better and better. But also, if you get the right team, they can do it for you. But you need to know what you need in your team to be able to do that. Alan says always, Mr. Kost, Fritz, let me show you quickly again. It's I just want to go screen share. Okay, great. So it's 4,997 today. I'm going to put it up to 19,997 from end of August. So I'm giving it time now for people to come and join. This is just to build the community. I need 30, almost at 30 people. And then after that, I'm going to put it up because other people are selling a one-off course for 9,997. And everything that I'm giving, I'm going to put it up to 19,997 because you have lifetime access. You're going to get all the tools. You're going to get access to all the tools. I will be honest from the beginning. When I give you something that it's an affiliate link or whatever I sell to you, so that you don't feel like, I will be honest. How much marketing spend do you need? How much is all of the tools going to cost you, so that you know what you are in for? Most people sell you something and they're like, oh no, it's easy, you do it. But when you start doing it, you realize, oh, all of this is costing just 20,000 Rand to run all of these platforms. And again, 20,000 Rand, and then you have to spend another 20,000 Rand on marketing, and suddenly you have an expense of 40,000 Rand. So it's important. Yeah, Fritz, you want a partner on, I will definitely do that. For those who want to have a partner on, definitely come and join it. But then you have to take action today. So I'm willing to help. I'm willing to give. For those who are willing to take action today, you can come and take action and be part of this process. So here's the call to action for those who want to take action and learn from me. Hero Experts Academy. So you can go purchase. We're going to start on 1st of August. You're also going to get a one-to-one with me. You're going to get a one-to-one with me, and you're going to be with me 60 minutes one-to-one with me, where I'm going to talk about you, understand your business a little bit better, but also you're going to become part of a community where we can learn from each other, ask questions, and then the course is going to start going live on the 1st of August. Slowly but surely, there's already some recordings that I'm going to put up, and we're going to learn and grow your business. And that's also the reason the price is just to get it up and running, to cover the marketing costs, to cover the platforms. I'm not making money out of this. I want you to be successful, because the moment I'm putting up the price, you guys are going to be my testimonials to be able to assist more companies. So I'm looking forward to be part of this. Fritz, welcome to let me know who's your partner as well. If any one of you are wanting to have a partner on this, come and join me. Okay, any last questions before I shut down? I know I took a little bit of 15 minutes longer than normal, but I thank you for sticking it out for 15 minutes and listening to me. Okay. Sonia, Fritz, everyone, Sonia's typing. Let me see what she's going to type. And Francois is typing. Is there anyone else that has a question that wants to ask about marketing? Francois, I'll be back. Yes, I love that. Arnold Schwarzenegger, definitely. Please reach out to me. If you want to reach out to me, here's an email address that you can reach out to. And remember, you need to take action to ask me for the books so that I can email it to you. info@kobusvisser.com. Easy. Send me an email and I will respond to that. Okay. Is it worth staying a lot longer? Scroll up to my previous question, comment, please. Okay, Sonia, sorry, I've missed it. Okay, would you recommend using and learning the one social media avenue you have been using already for now till course or start spreading it over the few extras? So what I would say is, for the beginning, you need to start managing the one first, but you can't neglect the others. So what I will do is I will start the other channels so that you at least have not a platform, but traction. That there's something at least on there. You know, you don't have now to post everything on that platforms, but at least when I Google you, those platforms will be seen as well. And just have contact details there for people to connect with you. But at least you're creating awareness at least, and people can understand. Wow, you're not just it looks like this company as not a platform, but a spread. I don't have the right word now, but that you are seen everywhere. And I think that is the start. So yes, do the one, but be always be on the other channels as long. So start creating them and have that footprint. That's the word, that you have a footprint. I just want to see if I've missed any other ones. Questions to do. Sonia learn a lot from how to use tools. I feel, oh, wow, I feel like a baby. No idea all of this. Wow. Melanie, I'm so glad. Yes, Melanie, there's actually more tools. And I haven't taught even a half of all the tools today. There's plenty more of tools that you don't know about that can actually help you to automate, to make this process so much easier. And the benefit, there's YouTube tools, there's Instagram tools. There are, you can how to grow your Instagram. So, okay. Brilliant concept. No falling around with what courses to do. Great stuff. Love it, Debbie. Yes, definitely. Sonia, makes sense. Thank you. Quibus, monthly course for the other programs to automate my business. Okay, so it depends on your strategy, friends. You know, when we sit down with your strategy, you know, we can use the free versions in the beginning, the free stuff. Some of them give you a free trial that we can use. And it all comes down to your budget. And so for me is when we sit down and work out a strategy that's going to work for your business, because if we find that 80% of your business is going to come from LinkedIn, we can go look at, like, the sales navigator is $1,000. The automated system is $800. That's going to give you about $1,800 expense a month, and then you use it to your advantage and you can automate it. You know, and then ad spend, it depends on the ad spend using all of these other systems to run an ad in front of people. That is up to your budget. The other tools, it depends on what your business needs. You know, I can't give you something like other people and say, like MailChimp, the first 2,000 people on there is for free, but if you start putting emails on it, you start paying for it. You know, you can start paying from $500 up more, dependent on your database size. So for me, it comes down what your company needs. And I think that is the most powerful. Don't go on all of these tools and start paying for it and you're not using it to its optimal, that it can give you the results that you need to give. Custom made for your specific business, Sonia. It's custom made for every business. It's actually general for all businesses that you understand and step by step. But that's why I create the community and I'm interviewing experts. I'm going to teach you where you can learn from me and ask questions. Because if you ask questions about your industry, I will make a video on how it can work for your industry. And that's why I'm wanting to create this community so that we can learn from each other, so that we can teach each other, because there might be someone else with the same industry as you on there that have probably found the right way that works for that industry. So it's important Thank you, Fritz. I love it. Brand new online coach. Yeah, it's more marketing. It's more branding, Fritz, because online is just one tool to use in your toolbox in the end of the day to get the results. There's offline strategies that I teach you. There's WhatsApp strategies that I teach you. There's different strategies that you can use in your business to generate leads and generate business. Okay. So it's not one online thing. Online is just one part of the process. So, that is what I want you to do. Is ask questions. This is how we learn and grow. I've assisted now a few businesses to take their business online, to create online courses, create online communities, to attract online. Online is just one part of it, but don't just rely on the one thing. You have to have, I always say, instead of have one fishing line in the water, have 10 in the water, because what is the chances of catching a fish is 10 times better than having one fishing line in the water. So that is what it's about. Awesome. See you on the inside. Thanks, Fritz. Custom made. Awesome. Will you explain to my wife why I'm going to invest 5,000 Rand now? Francois, why don't you want to invest 5,000 Rand? Why don't you want to take that action that can help you take your business? Because tell me what business you are in. Because what if you can get a return of investment of 10 times that in the next 3 months? What if you can grow your business by 10 times in the next 3 to 6 months? You're going to make that money back. Let's quickly work it out, Francois. Let's quickly work it out. 5,000 Rand, right? Divided by 30. That is 160 Rand a day. Okay? You go eat out a day. You buy a few things from the store. It's about more than 150 Rand a day. That is the investment that you are doing now. It is lifetime. You're going to have access lifetime, extra things that's going to come with. If you divide by 5,000 by the next 6 months, that's only $800 a month. If you divide 5,000 by 12 months, it's $400. Plus, you're going to get a one-to-one session with me. Plus, I'm going to sit down and we're going to work out a strategy for you where you need to start and how we can grow. We can look at your market, how you can promote yourself. So tell me again, if you don't do this, are you happy from where you are? Are you happy with the results that you have currently? I can give you plenty of testimonials of people that have gotten results using this. I have plenty of people that generate leads on a daily basis using all of these tools to their advantage. Okay, I'm sorry. You must explain. Francois, thank you. Yes, I will definitely. But bring your wife on the course as well. We're starting on the 1st of August. After next week, the last 2 weeks of July, I'm going to set up one-to-ones with the people that are on the course so that we can strategize. And then from the 1st of August, I'm going to start uploading so that you can start following. So, please also cure me from my shiny object syndrome. Oh, Fritz, definitely. I also am a shiny person. I like gadget. I love buying. But, here comes the thing. You can always have that. But what I say is have a target. How much sales you need to buy that extra, apart from your normal sales. I always say, this is how much I need to generate a month to be able to pay everything. But if I want that shiny car or cell phone, I need 10 extra sales to be able to pay for that. Or I need to buy a property that can create the income for me to buy that shiny thing. So just have a target. Just have a goal. Then it becomes so easy to chase it. And when you get it, it feels so much better. You don't feel guilty about it. You felt like you've worked for what you've got. And that's what it's about. Let your wife watch the replay of the seminar. Then she will find out why. Yes. So, Fritz, that's how I'm going to help you. Create targets. I don't say you don't need it. I just say when you earned it, you value it so much better and more. Okay, I see Tennis is also typing. I signed up on day 1, but I still haven't received any confirmation. Oh, Tines, didn't I email you when you will receive access to the platform? Yes, I emailed you, Tines. I'm going to send you a WhatsApp. I seen you sent me a WhatsApp as well. I'm going to respond to you today. And then we're going to set up a one-to-one after next week. And you can have access from the platform from the 1st of August. Awesome. Thanks, Tines. Yeah, I see, Tines, you've also reached out to me on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. I want to say thank you for that as well. And I've been searching a little bit about your business and seeing what you do. So, but we will talk. We will communicate. Okay, I see Sonia is also typing. Okay. Any other questions? Last question, maybe. I just want to say thank you for those who sign up. You are awesome. Thank you. We'll go like your social media. Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate it. For those who are signing up, just have patience. I just want to get through this webinar, but I will reach out to you and I will be in contact, and we will grow together. I will always say, let's make success together. Let's go and build an empire. Let's make you successful. Let's get you to that point to get out of this period and thrive. And that's what I want. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to help you and give you hope to make it success. Everyone, thank you. Welcome to see you on, I think tonight we have two speakers that are going to take you to the next level. Chart is coming up, and let me see who else is coming up to this afternoon or this evening. Okay, content. I just want to see quickly who's coming up. Chart, 7 tips of reinventing yourself, and also how to lose 10 kilograms in 1 month, guaranteed. So for those who are here and wants to lose weight, come and listen tonight to the few talks. Okay, you're awesome. Thank you. Yes, Sonia. Okay, I'm going to count that down. I see there's a comment. Can't wait. Awesome speaker so far. Pleasure, Sonia. Thank you for being on each and every one of them. I'm going to close down. Please reach out to me, and see you on the next one.